I'm here this afternoon with Martha Woody, and she's with the Altrusa Club. What is Altrusa, Martha?
Altrusa International is a worldwide organization of clubs that are basically devoted to service in their local communities. And we have a primary focus on literacy as well as some other issues, but basically each club in their individual area focuses on what the needs of their particular community are. But we are leaders in service to our communities.
So what all locally does Altrusa do?
We actually support a number of different agencies, the SPCA, Citizens Against Family Violence. We provide book nooks at the hospital in the emergency department and in the outpatient.
What's a book nook?
A book nook is basically an area where we provide books, and we really don't mind if they then go home with children. But particularly in the emergency department and in the outpatient surgery department waiting room, so that children have something to read and something to do while they may be waiting on a family member or actually waiting to be seen. So we support a reading program at Axton Elementary. So again, our particular focus around here has been literacy.
That must involve a lot of fundraising for you.
It does. We do look for donations for our particular projects, but a lot of it is each member then we donate books to our book nooks, and when we meet, we bring supplies for either CAFV or SPCA or whatever. But of course, our major service project is our Fill Up the Bus project, where we ask people to donate either money or school supplies so that we can then donate school supplies to the area schools at the beginning of the school year.
So you've identified this as a need in this community?
Yes. This is actually the 10th anniversary. I think it's actually the 11th time we've done this, but it's been 10 years that we've done this project. So we began in the early 2000s when so many companies were closing and there was such a tremendous need on the part of families not being able to get their kids ready for school the way they would like to. And we just decided to take this up as a project to collect school supplies in August at Walmart and various other places, and then to donate them to local schools so that principals and teachers could identify kids in need and be able to provide them with the things that they needed to start school on a positive note.
And there's so many families in this community that are struggling with not having the means to provide basic necessities, and it seems obvious that school supplies are one of the places that you're going to struggle to satisfy all the things that you'd like to give your child.
Right, and you know, it's one of those trickle-down things. You know, the schools we don't have the population we used to have. The schools don't have the tax base that they used to have or the funding that they used to have. Teachers then are required to provide more of their own resources. More is asked of families and children to provide, and it makes it hard on everybody. And so we just try to fill in the gaps a little bit.
Okay, so what kind of supplies are you looking for?
We're really looking for anything. You know, pencils, pens, glue, erasers, notebooks, paper, any kind of school supplies that children might need. And we do, you know, basically kindergarten through high school. So it's whatever, you know, any kind of school supplies are welcome. And again, we accept monetary donations as well.
Okay, now we're partnering in an event coming up. We're doing the July 27th TGIF.
Yes.
We're inviting Altrusa and the Fill Up the Bus project to come out and join us.
Yes.
So what will you be doing at the July 27th TGIF?
We will basically be accepting donations at that time, and we also realize that sometimes it may not be terribly convenient for folks to come to TGIF with a bag full of school supplies. So our plan is to have basically a display so that people will know if you donate $1, this is how much $1 will buy. And if you donate $5, this is the amount of school supplies $5 will buy. And on up the chain, so that if people want to be exceptionally generous, we'll be able to say this is what your money will buy. And then we have a group of experienced shoppers in Altrusa that go to Walmart that tax-free weekend and just fill up cart after cart after cart with school supplies. But we will also be at Walmart that tax-free weekend, Friday evening and Saturday during the day, so that if people are shopping, they can also donate school supplies at that time.
Okay, so folks, come on out to TGIF on July 27th, and this is a great opportunity to give back to others in need in the community. Bring out school supplies or maybe just an extra $1, because every dollar is going to make a difference for this project. So come out and join us on the 27th and help fill up the bus with Altrusa.